Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a favorites video. Here are all of my current favorites. I haven't done one of these in a bit just because I didn't have a lot of favorites over the past few months, so I've just combined them and made one current faves video, so I hope you enjoy. If you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe if you have not already, and let's get into it. So I have an array of products in front of me. I have some fragrance, lip products, makeup in general, and a deodorant, as well as something else. So it's a good mix, I think, of everything. But let's start with, I think, fragrance, because I think that was like my biggest favorite and something that I really enjoyed. It is the Snif fragrance called Me, and this just smells so incredible. The second that I sprayed it on my skin, I knew I loved it. And this was actually the only fragrance that I brought with me to Vietnam, because the second I smelled it, I was like, this is going to be my Vietnam fragrance. The notes on this are, the top notes are peach, skin, and plum. The middle are orris and caramel. And then it dries as a white moss, orchinox, musks, sandalwood, and sublimalide. I don't know what any of those are, but it smells incredible. I definitely smell the peach, and I feel like when I first smelt it, it smelled more like pears to me, and it still kind of does smell more like pears to me. It kind of reminds me of the Ariana Grande God is a Woman perfume, which I also love. It's just very like fresh and skin-like. I think it's such a good transition fragrance into like summertime and just like happier, brighter weather. And I also love the packaging. I think it's really pretty. It's very simple and sleek, and I've always wanted to try Snif fragrances before, so I was really hyped when they sent this to me. They also sent the Hotcakes collection and a mini of the Snif Me, and this is what I brought to Vietnam, and I've used like almost half of it now. And yeah, it's just so good. It smells really nice. It's not like heady. It doesn't give me a headache at all, and it just smells really fresh and nice. And I have noticed that a lot of fragrances give me headaches, and they just kind of make me feel nauseous, or I'll get motion sick a lot quicker. Like if I'm in a car and I have a fragrance on that is just very like noxious and heady, I will almost immediately get car sick. But this I don't have that problem with, so I really appreciate that about fragrances in general, and like specifically this one, because it doesn't give me a headache and I really like the smell. So that is favorite number one. Let's move on to makeup now. I have a handful of makeup products, and there's definitely a theme going on. So the first thing I want to talk about that has been my favorite for such a long time. I loved this when I first started using it, and it's just been such a go-to product for me the last like, I want to say like 3 months, honestly. It is the Milk Makeup Cooling Water Jelly Tints, and I love so many shades. It's such a fun, innovative product. I think this has been in my favorites in the past as well, but I just wanted to shout it out again because I've been using it so much. It was like one of the only blush products that I used while I was in Vietnam, and it is so good for like hot, sweaty weather, for like summer weather, when you need something to slap onto your face that will last all day long. Like this truly lasted all day long, and it was so hot in Vietnam. I was sweating all the time. I always felt moist, and it just lasted forever, and I loved it. I also keep one of these in my bathroom all the time, so if I have to like run out of the house super quickly, then I just throw this on my lips and my cheeks, and I feel a little bit more put together. I'll also like curl my lashes, and that's all I'll do, and then I'll run out the house. So I think this is my number one favorite of the last like few months, because it's just treated me so well. I'm so happy with it. I love so many of the shades. There's lots of options. I love a lip stain. I love that it's dual purpose. Like I can use it on my lips and my cheeks. It's just a fun, funky little product as well. I love that Milk Makeup makes makeup fun again. And this was just like so innovative and iconic when they came out with it. And I have so much product left, and I use this truly all the time. So very impressed with this, and I don't think this is gonna leave my favorites category anytime soon, because I really do use it all the time. I even use it underneath makeup. Like I'll use it as a base stain on my cheeks and my lips, and it just kind of adds some reassurance to the cheek shade and the lip shade, and yeah, I love it. There are now 7 shades of this, so there's tons of options. They're all really pretty. I want to say my favorite is probably Spritz, this peachy one. It's the one I'm wearing today, and I have it as like a base lip stain as well, but I have another lip stain on top and then another lip product on top, but it is my cheek color right now. I think it just looks very natural on my skin tone. I'm not a peachy blush stain or lip kind of person, so this one caught me by surprise because I don't know, I just don't really gravitate towards like peachy shades, but I have noticed I really gravitate towards this just because it looks so natural and I wear it on bare skin all the time, and it looks really natural on my lips too. It doesn't look too like stark or too pink, like too hot pink, and yeah, it just is very natural, very pretty. I love how it complements my skin tone, especially as I'm getting tanner. And I also love the shade Splash, which is like their purpley berry tone. And then I also love their shade Chill. This is the shade that I brought with me to Vietnam, and this one is so cute. It made my cheeks look so like sunburnt and low-key like I had like heat exhaustion. This one can be like a little troublesome to blend out. I think they all can be if you don't know the right way to apply them, but if you don't want it to be patchy when you apply it, you just have to make sure to apply it with like a really big fluffy brush like this and tap it into the product and then tap it into your cheek, and that's how I applied it today as well. And it just creates a more seamless, like not blotchy, not patchy application. Loved those. They also recently came out with like 3 new shades. One is pH adjusting, and then 2 are just new shades that I need to try out. They look really pretty. But yeah, let me know if you've tried those and what you think of them. If you think they're like too gimmicky, or if you own it, just what your thoughts on them are in general. I would love to know because I love them. In that same realm, I loved the Clarins Hydrating Water Lip Stain. These are new to Clarins as well. They have 4 shades. They're so pretty, so juicy, but I have not used any of these, and I loved this one. This is the shade, what shade is this? The shade that I've been using the most, and the only shade that I've been using and loving, because I haven't tried the other ones yet. I don't know why. I just have been so drawn to this one and only using this one. This is the shade 13 Nude Water, and it's just this like gorgeous like terracotta rosy brown type of shade, and I love it so much. It's so pretty. And these are very reminiscent of the like Benefit Benetint stains because they're very, very watery. They go onto the lips like a pure liquid, like pure watery liquid on the lips, and you kind of have to like blot them out on your lips and spread them apart with your finger because it is so watery. It feels really moisturizing and like cooling on the lips, not because it's plumping or anything, just because it does kind of feel like water on your lips. And the stain lasts a very long time. I think it's so pretty. I use it on my cheeks sometimes as well. I don't find it to be drying at all. Like a lot of lip stains I've noticed can be very drying on the lips, but that is not the case for these. I love Clarins products, and this is definitely one of them. I am going to try these for sure, especially this summer. They're just like such juicy, punchy colors for summer, and I know that I'm gonna get tons of use out of them. I especially think I'm gonna love this one right here, this like berry tone, and the red. I think I'm gonna love this too. But this one's my baby so far, since I haven't tried the other ones. And it smells incredible. I don't know what it is about Clarins products, but they smell so good, like so fruity. My mouth is literally watering. I love it. I love it so much. It kind of reminds me of their lip oils, so if you like the smell of those, I think you're gonna like the smell of these. And yeah, I love a lip stain. It's so perfect for summertime, and I'm gonna get so much use out of this. This like lives in my purse. The final lip product I have to talk about is the Eadem Chouchou lip balms, lip softening balms, and these are so freaking good. So many of you were like, I'm so surprised you haven't tried these yet. Like, I would expect you to have tried these right when they came out, just because the type of lip balm that this is, it's very me. Like I very much so like this type of formula, and I just didn't try it because I'm kind of not trying to buy makeup, and I do get a lot of makeup in PR, so I'm just trying not to overspend or overconsume on my end. Like, I love receiving PR, and I honestly won't say no to it because I love it. And I also do donate a lot of it that I don't end up trying or that doesn't work for my skin type or skin tone to shelter. Anyway, I just don't want to overspend and overconsume on my end with my own money, so I just didn't buy these. But then I ended up caving and buying the mini set because I'm like, I think I need it. So I bought it. And then they ended up sending me the whole range, which I was like so surprised by and excited about. They're stunning. I love the applicator. It has a metal applicator, and it's just so cooling on the lips. It feels incredible to apply. The shades are gorgeous. I love all the shades. They're so pretty. They just came out with a guava shade, perfect for summer. The texture is incredible. It's this like thick balmy texture that leaves the most beautiful shine on the lips. And they say that this is like a 3-in-1 lip product. It's like a lip peel, a lip mask, and a lip gloss, and it has lactic acid, and it also has hibiscus enzymes which help to exfoliate the lips. I will say, like, my lips always feel very soft when I wear this. It's such a good thick texture. It smooths over my lip lines. It makes my lips look very hydrated, plump, and glossy. And yeah, I just love these so much. The shades are stunning. I'm gonna do a lip swatching video soon, so I'll make sure to get that up on my shorts. If you have not tried these and you've been thinking about it, I say it's worth it. I think it's so worth it. It's such a pretty product. I love the packaging. I don't know, it's just like so incredible, and all the people who were like, I can't believe you haven't tried this, it's so good, you're all so right, and I should have tried this sooner. But alas, now I have them and I'm in love, and I do wish I tried them sooner. The shade I have on my lips right now is Fig Sauce, but I'm pretty sure in the application video I'm wearing the shade Burnt Malai, which is also so pretty and looks really pretty with this as my blush. And I think the combination is just gorgeous. So I think you can't go wrong, honestly, with any of the shades. And if you can't pick one, the clear one is always a safe one to get, but they're all just so pretty. I think they would look good on like truly everyone. I am so excited to see where this brand goes in color cosmetics, because they just killed it with this release, and I don't know, they just feel like a brand that really thinks about what they're putting out, and they have a lot of thought and care behind it, and their formulas are incredible. So I'm just really excited to see where they go within the like color cosmetics realm, because if they killed that, I can only assume they're gonna do super well everywhere else. Two more makeup products to talk about. The first is a brow product. This is the Unleashia Shaper Pomade Eyebrow Fixer, and this is a K-Beauty eyebrow gel, and this is very similar to what I would think like the Refi brow gel is. I haven't tried that in a very long time, but I remember when I did try it, it was kind of like flaky in my brows, but it did hold them up and gave them like a very laminated look. This one also gives me incredible hold and that laminated look, but it doesn't leave any like white chunky little bits in my brows. I will say with this one, less is more, and the less you touch your brows the better, because once this kind of like sets in your brows and you don't have them in place and you just keep messing with them, then it can become like flaky and have that like white residue on your brows. But if you just like quickly work with this, put some in, and then shape your brows really quickly without doing too many like strokes or brushing, they look great and perfect, and like they truly hold all day long. It's such a gorgeous product. My friend Elle introduced me to this. She brought this on a trip that we were on together, and it's so good, and she was so right. I love it so much. And when I was in Vietnam, I saw these on sale. They were like, I want to say they were like $8 each, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy two because I need to. And I'm in love. I'm so glad that I was able to try it before I saw it again in person, because I don't know, it was a more informed purchase for me. But if you have not tried this and you've thought about it, I would recommend for sure. It's so good. I want to try more Unleashia products. If you have tried this brand, please let me know what products you like from them and what you suggest. The last makeup product I have to talk about is this freckle pen from Beaubble X Rudy, and this is such a gorgeous freckle pen, and I have figured out how to use this for my skin tone, because sometimes I think that this is like too light or too orange for my skin tone. But what I do with this is I'll put it on my face and I'll let it set, and it like kind of oxidizes, and before I tap it out, I'll just let it sit for like 10-15 seconds, and then it gets a little bit darker, and then I'll tap it out, and then it's not as like orange or red on my skin tone, and it looks a lot more natural and a lot more like what I would look like with freckles, or what my like little moles and freckles look like on my skin right now already. I have learned how to use this, and since doing so, I use it all the time. I used it all the time anyway, but now I just love it even more. Whenever my makeup look feels kind of like off or too put together, or I don't know, just like it feels wrong, I'll put these on and I feel so much better about my makeup look. I don't know what it is. Maybe it just makes my face look like less serious, if that makes sense, like less put together and less like matte and like I'm trying too hard with my makeup, and it just makes it look a lot more natural and just like beautifully effortless, if that makes sense. And I love it. I love it so much. I think it's so pretty. And also, again, perfect for summer. I think a lot of these products are going to be great for me for summer, and they were so perfect for Vietnam in that really hot weather. They just like make everything look really cute and pretty and like summer-like. And I love this so much. I'm so happy to have this in my collection. And it's definitely one of the better freckle pens that I have tried. Okay, now I have two kind of like random things. The first I'll just get out of the way is a Tide to Go pen. This is such a freaking savior for me. I spill on everything all the time. I spill on myself all the time. It is actually really, really frustrating. And even when I am so careful, I'll find stains all over my shirt. Or my friends will be like, oh, like you got a stain on your shirt. You got some food on your shirt. And I'm like, literally how? I was being so careful and it is so frustrating. Maybe like my depth perception is off, or I just like am eating too fast. I don't know what it is, but I always spill on myself. Anyway, I digress. This has been such a savior because I spill on myself so much. I can just put this on it right away and the stain won't set. And it just has helped save so many clothes for me, and also embarrassment because I hate going out to eat and then coming out of the restaurant with just like stains all over my shirt. So yeah, it's been such a savior and I love it so much. I always have it in my purse. And if you are someone who is like clumsy and messy like me with their food, def recommend keeping one of these in your purse or your pocket because they work. And they've come in handy for friends and family as well, so you can be the savior for them. And then finally, I think this is the most random and the most funny. This is the Crystal Mineral Deodorant Stick, and it's unscented. This is a potassium alum mineral salt like rock, and I got this because my sister was using this in Vietnam, and it was a very, very hot day, and we were like hiking and walking all day long, doing like very touristy things and like climbing up to temples and like all the touristy things that you do in hot weather when you're in Vietnam. And at the end of the day, I was like, I stink. I smell so bad. And she was like, oh, really? Because I don't. And I'm like, what? And I literally smelt her armpit and she didn't smell whatsoever. And then she showed me this and she's like, yeah, I've been using this. And she's like traveling abroad for 8 months right now, and she only brought this as her deodorant, and she's barely made a dent in it, has not had to repurchase it, and it is a solid, so it doesn't count towards like your TSA liquids or whatever, and you can just throw it in your bag and it won't count towards it, and you just have deodorant for forever. And what you do with this is basically you just get the top wet. What she does is she fills a little spray bottle with some water and any of her favorite like essential oil fragrances. She mixes that up, and then she'll like spray her armpit, or she'll spray her deodorant like this just directly, and then you just like roll it in your armpit, and you basically just use the water as like a lubricant so you can spread it across your skin. And the essential oil kind of just like adds fragrance, because otherwise this is just fragrance free, and this just does wonders for odor. I literally cannot smell myself when I wear this, and it doesn't leave a white cast. It's really easy to apply. It doesn't leave that like deodorant BO smell mixture, if you know what I'm saying, like when you have sweat a bunch but you did wear deodorant and then it kind of just smells like a little floral stinky BO and you just don't smell like anything, and I love that about this. It doesn't make my armpits break out. It doesn't give me like a swollen lymph node in my armpit, because that has happened with like natural deodorants and just other deodorants in general. It's just such an incredible discovery that I've made, well, my sister made, and she has showed me, and I just don't think I'm gonna go back to any other type of deodorant because this works so incredibly well, and I just like not smelling like anything, not like BO and not like deodorant. But I do think I'm gonna switch over and add some essential oil to some water like she did. I bought tea tree and another scent, I can't remember, tea tree and eucalyptus, I think. Shoot, I can't remember what the other fragrance was, but I did buy 2 essential oil fragrances, and I'm going to just like use up some mini spray bottle that I have somewhere and then eventually fill those up and then use that. But right now I just like put this part under the sink and then spread it all over my armpit. So if you've been looking for like a more, I don't know, is this considered natural because it has alum in it? If you're looking for something like this, 100% recommend. I've told all my friends about it, and I love it so much. I love it so much. It works. It works. Okay, so that was all of my current favorites. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know what your favorites have been. I always love to hear that. And let me know if you have any other questions in the comments down below. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. That would mean so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!